How's it going, guys? It's Ice here bringing you ICBA Season 2, week number... Damn, I keep getting confused. I think it's week number 6 already in the ICBA. Not really already. I mean, if week 6 feels just about right here. And this week we're going up against the Commissioner. I forgot to take out my retainer out. Sorry, real quick. Alright, anyway. We're going up against the Oregon Ducklets. Johnny GB. He's in the PMC and he's the Commissioner of the ICBA, like I just said. And yeah, this should be a really exciting matchup. He's got some threats. I got some threats. We're gonna hope to have fun here. Salmons is a big threat. Really, anything that's offensive against my team is a big threat, which is, you know, unfortunate. But hopefully we can do something in this one. I'm looking to rebound from last week. Last week was horrendous. So it wasn't that bad. I don't think I played the worst. It was a tough matchup. This one, Ferrisman has a really good matchup. So. Yeah, basically we're bringing Ferromosa. Jesus, I keep saying Ferrosma. Yeah, Ferrosma. It's Ferromosa. Anyway, he's got a cool team. That's Protein Greninja, by the way. That's his S tier. He chose Protein Greninja. He's had a relatively successful season so far. He's 4-1. So that's really good. Really solid on his end. We are 3-2. After, you know, coming off our loss last week. But who knows? I mean, this week anything can happen. There are a few things we have to watch out for though on his team, like Salmons, like Nasty Plot, his elf potentially. I didn't actually check his 3 Z move users. That doesn't really affect me prepping his Z move users, because like if you prep for Z move and they don't break, like especially since in this league everyone has 3, so it's kind of like hard. There's no real point to like prepping for one specific Z move user. So he's got Salmons, Protein Greninja, and a Alolan Sandslash. I feel like I remember seeing that list, but whatever. Yeah, so a Zelf is not a Z-move user, which is interesting. Which I guess doesn't really matter. I guess he wanted Sandslash because of the Hail. But yeah, he's got a pseudo Hail team there with Ninetales and Alolan Sandslash. That should be interesting. Yeah, let's hope to not see that. That will be bad, because that's actually like really strong against my team. Like most things, honestly. Oh well, we're gonna try to combat that with our whether of ourselves, I don't know. Anyway, let's get right into it. We have Ferromosa here. I said it right finally. With the Muscle Band, I didn't really feel like I had to go anything else. Just 1.1 physical power damage thing. Looks pretty solid there. I didn't really think Focus Sash is really needed because he's probably gonna be using like Extreme Speed on me or Water Shuriken or Shadow Sneak from like Malcolm Maybe. Like I don't really think he's gonna Okomi with many things on his team, like, because with Salmons, as long as he's not like +1 or whatever, he's probably gonna go for E-Speed, right? He's not gonna just, unless he doesn't expect Ice Beam or if he has the Yachi Berry. But if he doesn't have either of those, he's probably gonna go for E-Speed. We can live that, and kill him with Ice Beam. So, you know, that's fine. Same with Entei, like he's probably gonna E-Speed. He's probably not gonna, you know, try to live a hit, because honestly, there isn't any thing on his team that takes two high jump kicks. Even, I mean, high jump kick plus Ice Beam, I believe, has a chance to kill Zapdos. This thing is just so freaking strong, especially with the attack boosting nature. That's really nice. And yeah, Brick Break, just so that if I don't have to go for high jump kick, I won't, because I want to get protected on. So yeah, and then Ice Beam obviously nice for Zapdos and Salmons. He has no Ghost type, so yeah, like really nothing to firmly switch into a high jump kick. And I could get whittled with like priority, like I said. He's got 2 E-Speed users. He's got Water Shuriken on Greninja. He's got Shadow Stick on Muck. So I could get whittled, but this thing's really just here to get in like safely against something. Maybe if I can predict a switch and I switch to this thing, I just high jump kick something, you know. And then if Salmons comes in, I just Ice Beam, you know. So yeah, same with Zapdos probably. So anyway, that's that. Let's get right into the next mod. We have Legend. Our Tyrants are physically defensive. Here to kind of stop the Hail, like I said. It's also really nice for Entei, really nice for Azelf, really nice for Salamence, and it gets up the sand, which is gonna be interesting for one of our next mods. I don't know why I said it like that, but whatever. And yeah, this thing it's kind of nice. I want a Thunder Wave to kind of slow things down, namely like the Ninetales, the Entei, potentially the Sandslash if he does have the Hail. That could be really nice to slow it down and kind of stop it from being annoying. Also Greninja and Salamence. Did I say Azelf yet? I don't think I did. Yeah, and Azelf. So yeah, and then Stone Edge just to hit things really hard. I mean, this thing really does a number to his team with Stone Edge. Like, he doesn't have the best answers for like a Stone Edge, and honestly, like, because I saw that, I was like, wait, Stealth Rocks are really good against him. So, and his only hazard removal is like Defog Zapdos and potentially Defog Salamence, I guess. But no one runs that. So, you know, if we can get the rocks up and keep him there, it's gonna be really nice because that does a lot of damage to a few things on his team. So that's like crucial damage, like on Entei, on Ninetales, on Zapdos, and on Salamence, they take 25%. It's really nice, and it just gets like decent trip. Like I said, I mean, he doesn't have the best switch-ins to his Stone Edge, barring his barring like Steelix and Seismitoad. So yeah, that's why Rocks is so nice. Anyway, next up is Gubby, which is my Tentacruel, Black Sludge, Fizz Def, Rapid Spin, Scald, Knockoff, and Ice Beam. This set can effectively beat the Greninja unless he brings extra sensory, which is a potential, but I just feel like I wanted another answer to Entei just in case. It's also nice for Alola Ninetales, and if he doesn't bring like EQ on Salamence, it's nice for that. I just felt like I wanted to spin on this. I didn't want to really bring Avalugg in this matchup. Didn't look like the best thing in the world. So yeah, because I mean, I embarrassed that Garchomp once because I really thought it had like a flamethrower or something like that, and it didn't. So yeah, and then Salamence. I'm thinking he might want to bring like fire coverage for the Avalugg on Salamence because I've already brought it twice. So I'm hoping he predicts my Avalugg and brings fire coverage. And but yeah, he'll definitely bring like EQ because it hits Tyranitar, Tentacruel, and Registeel, which are really good against the Salamence, or which are, I mean, just get hit hard by the EQ, I guess. So yeah, and then Scald, Knockoff, Ice Beam, so that like if I'm not getting burns against the Salamence, Ice Beam just does more damage. Same with the Zapdos, like I said, and then Rotom-Mow, I guess if I want to hit that thing, that could be decent. And then Knockoff, just to knock off some items. Hopefully do that. Next up is Guja, max HP, Born Attack, and max Special Attack Modest. Power Whip is there just for the Seismitoad, pretty much. I mean, I'm not really going to use Power Whip, even against the Greninja, because I don't need to. This is a great switch into Greninja. Also, like, Tentacruel's nice in case he wants to, like, Hazard Sack me. With like Toxic Spikes and Spikes with Greninja and stuff like that, and like Rocks with Seismitoad, you never know. So that's why Rapid Spin is nice. And then Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Power Whip, Draco Meteor. I was toying around with a few different coverage moves on this, but I figured, you know, I don't really need to bring Ice Beam for Zapdos. I can, like, I'd rather have Dragon Pulse because Dragon Pulse. I was thinking I wouldn't go Stab and just have Ice Beam instead of Dragon Pulse, but Dragon Pulse hits. Wait, I have Dragon Pulse and Draco Meteor. Maybe that's on purpose. I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm just gonna roll with it because I already sent the team. But oh my goodness, yeah. I could run EQ because I could hit Muck and Entei. But I don't know. I just feel like, oh god, I just feel like Dragon Pulse plus Draco Meteor seems smart. It looks smart. I don't know if it is, but it looks smart. And if Sand Slash is not in the hail, we can kill that with Flamethrower. Same with like Ninetales. Like I can take hits from Ninetales. Like I'm max HP AV. Like that's easily enough to be able to take hits from that thing. And it's mainly there for the Greninja though, and the Azelf. And this thing could just hit things pretty damn hard. Honestly, with the max special attack plus modest nature. Yeah, that's why I have Dragon Pulse, because I sometimes like against like Azelf and Greninja and Mach and Entei, stuff like that, I'd rather Dragon Pulse. But against like the Zapdos, if I go for Dragon Pulse and then if he switches into it and I go for Dragon Pulse and then I go for Draco Meteor, that should be able to take him out. Whereas if I just keep going for Dragon Pulses, he can roost stall me. So yeah, that's the thing. Next up is Stoutland, my Life Orb, Edgar with Sand Rush, trying to take advantage of the sand that T-Tar is putting up. In fact, I should probably go Smooth Rock on this just to make the sand last longer. But that's gonna damage my guys. I don't know. I already sent the team, so you know what? Whatever. We're trying to have fun. Ice Fang for the Salamence. Not really for the Zapdos because Retaliate hits harder. Again, no frustration. It's so annoying. I don't have enough money in game to buy the herbs to make my Stoutland hate me, and it's really obnoxious because like I don't have anything. It's kind of pathetic. All my things are gen at level 50, so I don't have any. I can't like beat anyone in game to get money. It's kind of dumb. Whatever. Ice Fang Retaliate, Superpower, and Giga Impact. I don't know why Giga Impact, but you know, just in case we want it, that could be fun. Superpower is Ice for Steelix and a low Sand Slash, and then Ice Fang Knife for Salamence. Like I said, pretty self-explanatory. Next up, last but not least, we have Talon Flame here. Fire MZ, Fly, Flare Blitz, Fire, Fly, Flare Blitz, Swords Dance, me first. Low speed, outspeed a Greninja in case our Gale Wings gets broken. Fly because I don't want to have Brave Bird and lower my, or get recoil damage, basically. If Seismitoad comes, I'll just hopefully get not hit by the Rocky Helmet. If he doesn't have Rocky Helmet, that's amazing. Fire MZ is basically there for the, now if he does bring Scarf Zapdos, we'll have to scout for that first, but if I know he's like bulky, if I like see it take a hit well, then I'll just go for like a Z Flare Blitz on it and do a lot of damage. That's why I have the Z Flare Blitz. I usually run the fly in EMZ, but for this one I felt like the fire one was better for just for the Zapdos. Like I said, me first is actually quite situational, but it works. Because if I'm whittled and he doesn't, if he doesn't want to go for E-Speed it with Salamence, if he goes for like a Dragon move, and I go for me first and copy that'll be amazing. Because if you did not know, it's on, which I should, at 1.5 copies the first attack he's about to use. 1.5. If I'm slower, it'll fail. But if I'm faster, which I should be, and he goes for like Outrage, I will steal that and go for Outrage against him, which will be super effective, and that'll do a lot of damage. So hopefully that works out though. I don't know. Who knows? It could work out. It could not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.